Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. So, yesterday I went to Target that's actually far away from where I actually live. We had to go somewhere for like a festival, and on the way home we decided to stop by a Target. And I'm glad we did because I managed to break a record of 30 phones. Yeah. So I guess I'll show everything first from dumb phones, and then I'll show everything from smartphones. But yeah, I just can't believe I found all this stuff. So I'll cut to the flip phones first. So here are all the dumb phones I found. They're all sorted by, most of them, like this bottom row, is sorted by condition. So like this is like the most broken, and then all the rest are working. So guess I'll start with this. This is a ZTE. I don't think I need to explain anymore. Next, this is a ZTE Link 2. Like, I found another one of these, but it was broken. But all it does is just display a white screen. And I'm assuming it's a bad connector, because the thing's broken right there. So yeah, guess I can never find a working one of these. Next is another Dorophone EZ626. I plugged it into the charger and it just started turning off and on every time I tried to charge it. So yeah. Next is an LG Verizon flip phone. This one, I don't have the charger for it like I always don't, because it's one of those proprietary ones. And this is an Alcatel Go Flip. It's on Consumer Cellular as always, but when I plugged it in, it started making these weird like notification sounds. Like it just stayed on the KaiOS logo and just started making weird sounds, so I just said it was broken. Now onto the working phones. First up is the fabled ZTE Z222. It fully works. Besides for that. Next is another Samsung Gusto 2. This is also fully working. It's just dead. Next is another LG B470. Also works. Next is an LG 420G, I believe. This also fully works. And I forgot to mention, this one's also on AT&T. And this one's on TracFone. This one's a Verizon Samsung flip phone. This also fully works. Here's a Samsung slider phone for TracFone. Also fully works. And then we got we got 3 Huawei 3900s, I believe. One of them works, but I believe all of them fully work. Okay, good, it's this one that works. But yeah. And then next are these Motorola W370s, I believe. Let me see. Yep, the Motorola W370s. I assume both of them work. It's just I haven't really gotten the chance to test them that much because incompatible chargers. But yeah, these are all the dumb phones that I got. Now let's move on to the smartphones. Alright, so before we get to all the smartphones, I just want to show you the ones that aren't really working, and I also want to show you 2 of the Kindles I found. So first up, this is a Kindle. This is a Kindle Fire 1st generation. It actually fully works. Sadly, this Fire HD10. Sadly, this does not work. I literally plugged it into the charger overnight, and like I have never seen this power on once. Next, for the smartphones that are broken, this is an HTC Vivid 4G. Yeah, the screen is just gone. Next is this LG G7. The screen on it is like very messed up, and it's kind of usable, and it is Google locked, but I can't bypass it due to the bad screen. Next is this iPhone 5C. Oh, whoops. But it has a passcode, and it's FMI on, so yeah, that's useless. Is that screen? And lastly, this is an iPhone 6 Plus. It has a bad digitizer and a bad screen, but it's FMI off, so if I ever do find a screen for this, I can just replace it. And then lastly is this Galaxy S6 Edge. The screen is not in the best condition. There's a giant AMOLED dot, but somehow it works. But the charger port does not work. And there's cracked camera lens and a cracked back. So yeah, these are pretty much all the phones that are pretty much broken, as well as the 2 Kindle tablets I found. Alright, so lastly, these are all the stuff that's fully working. I only included this because it also fully works. This is an iPod Classic 5th generation 30 gig. And yeah. Next, we have a HTC Radar 4G. It's one of these Windows phones that also fully works. So yeah. Next is this LG Optimus L70. Fully works. On Metro PCS. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this one's also on T-Mobile. Next is another Samsung Sprint Galaxy S4. It works, it's just dead. Next is this Motorola Moto E 2nd generation. This one's on Consumer Cellular. It also fully works. Also, I forgot to mention, this one has a cracked screen. Not really cracked screen, but cracked front, but no cracked AMOLED. Next is this blue... Oh, I think that just turned off. Oh well. But anyways, this is a blue R2 LTE. Unlocked, fully works. You know, normally you would expect blue phones to have bad LCDs, but luckily this does not. Next is this Samsung Galaxy J3V. It's on 7.1.1, fully works. Next is a Galaxy S7 on Sprint. Oh geez. Also fully works. It's on Android 8.0. Except for like it has a cracked screen right here and some slight burn-in. It's on Sprint, it fully works. And this one's also unlocked. Next is a track phone Samsung Galaxy J3 Orbit. Also fully works. Next is another LG G7. Both of what I showed are already on Verizon. But yeah, this one works despite the cracked screen and back. This is also one of the 5 phones I found, which I had to bypass the Google lock. The J36 was the other one I had to bypass. In another category, this Galaxy A21, I also have to bypass. But other than that, it fully works. I actually switched from my A01 to this A21 because, you know, better specs. So this is now my officially new backup phone, media device sort of thing. So yeah. This is one of the 3 best finds. The second best is this not Samsung Galaxy, what am I saying? This Google Pixel 3a, black, 64 gig. It's fully working on Android 12, and I also have to bypass the Google lock on this since it was on Android 10 before. But other than that, it fully works, besides the cracked screen. I also forgot to mention, this also has a cracked screen protector, but the screen underneath is pretty much fully working. And now, for the last phone, I couldn't even fit it in here, but it only makes sense for it to be left out. This is a OnePlus 8 Verizon. It fully works. It mostly works, not fully. The back is cracked, the front is cracked, and someone decided to super glue this one switch, and I hate it. But other than that, it works. But I'm probably not going to be keeping this because I actually did a phone trade with one of my friends. And I traded in this for this Nexus 6P, 128 gig. It fully works. It's on a custom ROM. And yeah, this is in much nicer condition than the OnePlus 8. Which this one I would have kept if it wasn't in this condition. Like, it's a really good phone. But I don't know if I don't think I'd be able to keep this in the condition that it's in. So the Nexus 6P should be a good phone alternative. It's not a true alternative, but still a pretty cool phone nonetheless. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully won't take long because the package is going to arrive tomorrow, and I have a lot more videos planned. Bye.